A shortage of truck drivers continues to cripple supply chains. It's estimated the U.S. is short 80,000 drivers right now. One company trying to ease the pain, Flock Freight. They connect businesses to share truckloads to avoid unused space. They ranked 42 on this year's CNBC Disruptor 50 list and just passed the billion-dollar valuation mark. And they're pledging to stay carbon neutral. For more on how Flock Freight is disrupting the logistics industry, let's welcome in CEO Oren Zaslansky. Oren, welcome. And could this technology be widely deployed right now if there were sort of a executive order to fix supply chain problems?
Thanks for having me this morning. I had never thought about it that way. I'm pretty consumed with scaling the firm and continuing to bring our products and services to the country. There are some real challenges. There's the driver shortage that you've mentioned. And additionally, there are, I think, understanding the context of the landscape of the U.S. transportation industry, it's enormously fragmented. And on the one hand, that makes for a great marketplace, and that's created opportunity for Flock Freight to thrive. And at the same time, with that level of fragmentation, you're always looking for those points of aggregated volume. How in which can I technologically integrate and engage? There really isn't a simple or fast way to do that. I guess, unfortunately, I think we're a pretty audacious firm at Flock in terms of trying to do our part to save the world.
Sure.
I would say probably not, though. It is something that has to be invented, something that has to be built. It's just simply going to take a few years.
Tell me what sort of market problem your technology fixes.
Yeah, our mission is to fundamentally change the way freight moves in this country by creating shared truckloads. Without our technology, people are often kind of horrified to hear this, that manufactured goods, pallets of tables, chairs, food, technology move from terminal to terminal, kind of slowly making their way cross country. With our technology, instead of having 8 trucks and 8 drivers, so to speak, in the old paradigm, with our technology, it's 1 driver, 1 truck, always making sure that trucks are full, which is, of course, the sustainability commitment that we've made, that in ensuring that all trucks are full all the time, we're not burning diesel fuel and therefore creating greenhouse gas.
So could your technology remove the need for, say, 4 to 5 truck drivers?
Absolutely. I mean, well, sort of a yes and a no, right? What we're trying to do is make sure that the trucks are full all the time. I don't think, no matter how wildly successful Flock Freight is, we're probably always going to have a shortage of truck drivers in this country. But I do think what's possible is often right now, for instance, what you're seeing at the port of Long Beach and in San Pedro is, 10 loads of freight that need to be picked up for 1 truck driver that's available. Unfortunately, probably a third of those truckloads that are waiting to be picked up are only about 50 to 60% full loads.
Wow.
You could imagine if we could make sure that all the trucks are full all the time, you may need only 7 trucks against that 10 loads. We're still going to have a driver shortage, but we can see increased velocity in the supply chain.
It's really interesting that if you could just require all the trucks to be full, that might go a long ways towards getting things moved around. Oren, thanks so much for explaining that and for joining us. We hope to check in soon.